Hi everyone, welcome back to Souls in Search. Happy Thursday. Hope everyone is doing okay today. So let's get right into the reading. I pulled some cards just to see what the energy was like. It seems that it's going to be a continuation of what we were discussing in yesterday's reading, if you had a chance to take a look at that. Um, the first card that came out here was the Seven of Wands. And this card is about boundaries and you protecting your boundaries and being firm in your boundaries. The card that came as a confirmation or, yeah, as a clarification to the Seven of Wands was bye, Felicia. Literally, it says it up there. Bye, Felicia. Um, I mean, it's very clear that there's someone that you need to have strong boundaries with, and Spirit is asking you to peace out and leave a situation that maybe is just not, is not working for you. There's a relationship here that you have outgrown, and Spirit is asking you to move along and to have strong boundaries because it seems like I feel like this might be someone from the past trying to come back and when you are already moving on. And the next card that came out was the High Priestess, which is all about your intuition and you trusting your intuition and trusting what it is trying to say to you at this moment. So Spirit is asking you to take the time to sit with yourself, meditating, praying, journaling, or just sitting in silence and figuring and let the wisdom come to you. Let Spirit provide you the clarity and the strength for you to move past this, because clearly this is something that is with the sun here in reverse. This is something that is just not going to bring you any happiness. With the High Priestess, time came. So for me, I'm reading this, and it's funny because we got that card yesterday again too, in the same position in the middle, when it's like it's just it's time. You've it's time for you to make this decision and let this relationship go. It could be a relationship, it could also be maybe a limited belief, a limited mindset, something that is holding you back. Only you know your story. Spirit is asking of you to sit with yourself, to get clarification of what exactly it is that you need to shed as you start beginning this new season. Whenever it is that you get this, I mean, if you're looking at this message in real time, it's January of 2026, and we are still shedding old energies of the snake year, and letting go of things that are no longer serving us, so that we can stay in high vibe, so that we can stay in high frequency. But this is the card that came out with the sun. And for me, when how I read this is, especially because the sun came in reverse and then the high vibing was the clarification card, it's almost like in order for you to stay in this high frequency, you need to let go. You need to let go of whatever it is whatever it is that it is holding you back. On the back of the deck, the card that came out was the shadow card, which I believe in this and I love that. And the one after that is um the world card, which is telling me that this is a cycle that Spirit is asking of you to end. And with that death card is, this is the death of this. This is like the underlying energy, you closing out just situations and things that are no longer working for you. And one thing that I thought about when I saw at the end of the deck is that maybe too, that shadow part is that part of you that does not like confrontation, or does not like to say how you really feel, because you're afraid of hurting someone, or you're afraid of the response the other person is going to have when you decide to let go. And I know this is hard. I get it because it's never easy, and you know, especially if you're empathetic and you feel other people's feelings and you're sensitive and you know, and you're a lover, you're someone that wants to you know, love and but you deserve that back too, right? It's reciprocity. It keeps wanting to say that word and it just doesn't want to do it. Let's see, reciprocity. There you go. That's what we're looking for, right? Relationships that could be reciprocal, that it's a give and take, that we don't feel that we're always giving and we're not receiving anything back. So I think you are standing strong in this energy and I got very when I first saw this card, I was attracted to that arc in the back, and this the arc for me was almost like a bridge. Like you have moved on to a you have crossed to the other side, and there's some places, people, things, environments, beliefs, whatever it is that you know is holding you back. You need to say bye to it. Let's see what other messages Spirit has for us. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. What else do we have for this collective? Let's see what else we ooh, okay, so yeah, you have to ground. You have to ground yourself. Elephants could be significant. You're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feelings this brings. I think spirit is asking for you to ground yourself because they know that this situation is I'm hearing spiraling. Like it's making you like ruminate. It's making you think a lot about, you know, what should I do? Should I go here? Should I go there? Should I leave? Should I stay? Should I go? And I think the only way you're going to get this answer is by you, you know, just sitting with yourself and really going in deep to see what spirit wants to tell you, right? What your intuition is telling you. See what other cards we have. This energy I'm feeling today more on like my solar. I'm feeling it more on my solar, which is personal power. So that makes sense. It's like you building up the courage to finally walk away from a situation that you know is no longer serving you. Um, Yesterday, the same card came out. See it through. Again, it's time to see it through. You know, this see it through came with the high priestess and that it's time. It seems like you have been for that I'm hearing years going back and forth on like what you know, and maybe this is again a person, a relationship, a belief, an environment, something that you've been battling about it for some time, and spirit is asking you now to see it through. Sit with yourself so that you can so that you're able to ground your energy and and you're able to get clearer message on what exactly you need to do. Thank you, spirit. One more card, please. Yeah, it feels like you're ready to make the decision, but there's still some hesitation coming up. There's still some hesitation coming up. And I understand it's hard when you feel like you've outgrown something and that you have to let it go. It's like you're shedding a part of your identity and you know that could be tough. With the sun in reverse and high vibing, in order for you to stay in a high vibe, in a high frequency, you got to learn to forgive. You know, forgiveness is and it's so funny that this little deer came out. I saw that exact same deer in the park today when I was walking in nature. So it's yeah. And it seems like you're red like what so I'm seeing this deer looking straight ahead and a little shadow right here. I don't know if you see it in the back looking at the deer, which I don't know why, you know, I'm being drawn to that. It's like Yeah, and that's like you see here, like the path. Oh, sorry for the focus. There you go. So there's like a little, little deer here, and then there's a path, and then this deer is looking back. It almost seems like you're no longer looking at that. Like that's the past, and now you're moving ahead. But again, in order for you to move ahead, you have to forgive and you have to let go. It's the only way to do it. And I guess it's easier said than done, especially if you were betrayed or backstabbed or lied to or whatever humans do to hurt other people. It could be very hard to forgive. Um, and that's where you have to sit with God, sit with yourself, and ask God to take that burden from you, to help you keep your heart clean and pure, because at the only day that's the only thing that matters, for us to just keep our purity and not let this world drive us mad. Here with this card, it says withholding forgiveness only hurts you and prolongs the pain. It's time to forgive someone or maybe even yourself so you can stay on the path of your highest potential. Yes, amen to that. All right, awesome. Let's see. Let's take one from You Are Not Alone and see what other messages we have for you here today. I mean, it's like the same version of the message yesterday. Pretty much the same. I mean, it's like the same energy, the same theme. It seems like a lot of us in this season are going to be shedding just like the last little bits of what 2025 had helped us release. And this is what comes out with this deck. In stillness, my truth becomes louder. And look how that path right there to the moon, which is, back here with the high priestess. If you see the moon down here, there's something about you sitting with yourself, and your intuition is going to tell you. Your intuition is going to, if you are unsure or just ruminating on like what direction should I go, like is this the right path for me? Whether it's sit with God and ask him to give you clarity and give you strength for you to make the decision that's most aligned for you for your highest good. See what else we got here for you. This is from the moon. Oh, okay. You are good enough. You are good enough. You don't need anyone else to complete you. You don't need anyone else to make you feel any less than or more than. Like you are enough exactly how you are. And the fastest you are able to get to that point and believe it and embody that, the easier life will get because you're no longer going to be chained by other people's emotions and perspectives and opinions about you because you stand on your truth, right? You stand on your truth. Okay, what else do we got? Let's take an angel number and see what the angels got for us today. I would be surprised if it's not something around protection. Because, there's always evil eye, there's always people that are just haters and um I see the word here magnetic. It's like you're so magnetic. There's something about your personality that's like magnetic and that everything and everyone wants to just like flock at you. That's what I'm hearing, that you need to make sure that you clean that you do your energetic hygiene, right? The same way that we brush our teeth, go to the gym. People forget that we're energy. As I see my boyfriend here is drinking an energy drink, and I just saw like so clearly energy. We're energy bodies, and um, se nos pegan la cosa. Things get attached to us, you know. My Dominican wanted to come out. All right, let's see. And then I have this right here that says cleans and shines. I'm telling you, spirit is speaking here. Like clean that energy. Your Palo Santo, you're just being intentional with um shower when I so how I clean my energy whenever so I always make sure in the morning when I do my prayer I lit my Palo Santo and I just clean the space, I'm intentional with my prayer and just I think when things come from the heart, and honestly, no one really taught me how to clean my energy. It was just me just intuitively doing things that I felt made me feel good, cleaning my space, clearing my like to which a lot of you might be doing that now too. If you've been cleaning your room or your space or organizing things, it's because it's almost like we are clearing that last little bit that's left. All that work that we put in 2025, this is the little bit that's left for us to just release anything else that is just not coming with us in this new, um, I'm hearing 10-year cycle. Yeah, this is gonna be like the start of a new period, and the spirit wants to make sure that your foundation is sturdy, it's clear. So even when you're showering, I make sure that when I'm taking a shower, I'm just like telling myself or praying and saying, Spirit, help me release anything that doesn't belong to me, anything that is blocking me, anything that no longer serves me. Help me release it with this water and just kind of like let the shower hit me and just see it through the drain. And that's one way that I also clean my energy. Prayer, obviously praying to God and asking for his protection. And still card that came out. And then my Palo Santo. I also have a bell. I'm big on I just like this, I just like sound. And if I'm not playing my Tibetan bowls in the background, I get my bell and I start like ringing it all over my room and making sure like the sound is clearing any energy that's stagnant or that just doesn't belong in the space. Okay, so this is the card that came out. Try. Learn something new. There's something you want to do deep down, but you feel you will never be able to actually do it. Your angels remind you that you don't need to have to, sorry, let's start again. Try. Learn something new. There is something you want to do deep down, but feel you will never be able to actually do it. Your angels remind you that you don't have to be an expert. Just go for it because you want to. It's time to download that foreign language app, try the new recipe, or look into steps for starting that vegetable garden that you've always dreamed of. Do something new that you've never thought you could be, that you never, ooh, there's so much resistance here. Safa, ooh, do something new that you never thought you could do. I think this card is coming out. Hold on, let me grab myself. Why is this card coming out? Yeah, because you're good enough and you deserve to live the life that you want to. Like go out there. Once you release this thing that's holding you back and you say, "Bye, Felicia, I'm peacing out. This is no longer serving me." You are you are creating new space to try new things that will actually fulfill your cup. Let me take one more card. I think that's why that card is coming out. Even like me saying I think like there's still hesitation, there's still resistance to this message, and that's okay, right? Like it's not about perfection, and I know that it's hard to leave any situation, whether I when I got divorced, that was really hard. I was with the person for 8 years and leaving my ex-husband was extremely hard. But thank goodness I found the willpower and the my own personal strength to be able to say this, I'm piecing out. This is not how I want to live my life. And I had to do it again last year when I left my corporate job, because it was just toxicity and it was no longer serving me. And so I know that it's hard to say goodbye to things and close chapters because we're always afraid of like, oh, trying something new. This is something new for me that I'm still trying, that I'm still learning, that I'm still making mistakes, that I'm still like, "Ah, what does that mean again? What is that?" And it's really all about me trusting my intuition. Everything else will flow naturally. I truly believe that if you're here listening to this message is because something about today's message will resonate with you and will hopefully confirm, because it's mostly all confirmations. I feel I it's not I don't believe in like future prediction too much, because at the end of the day, we do have choice. We have the choice to choose the direction we want our life to go. And so Yeah, I'm still forming my belief in, destiny and all of that stuff. All right, I wanted to pick up another card, and this is what came out. And I love that it came out in yellow. So the try came out in blue, which for me it's like a lot of emotion. Like try something that you've always wanted, that sparks that desire and that passion in you once you make space for it. And then this one with toxicity is detoxify your relationships. Your angels want you to remove toxic patterns from your relationship. There is a new, there's a need to review a current relationship and make a change for the better. If you cannot mend it, move forward. It's okay to let it go. Light a white candle today and thank your angels for protecting you from that energy that no longer serves you. I mean, come on, guys. Like, that is exactly what I've been talking about and what the card's been saying. So I appreciate that Spirit is confirming that. And just because, let's get another card. Oh, I love it. 477, visualize harmony, release worry, and welcome peace. Be comforted. The fears you have are not supposed to be yours alone to hold. Visualize your angels taking them from you, leaving you only a harmonious peace. Sit in meditation right now and picture a bright light washing over you, evaporating all your fears. Then take a few deep breaths and picture what harmony looks like to you. I love it. So we got try, no toxicity, and visualize harmony. I mean, I really think Spirit is being very clear with this message. Let's take one from here and then we can end this. I say that we're gonna end it, but I just saw another deck that I want to pull from. So let's see. Okay, so Sacred Fool. It's the Sacred Fool is it's all about a new start. It's all about a new start and not being afraid to trying it, to trying a new start. Let's see what the book says. 40, it was the number that came out. So 40 can be significant. Again, the numbers that came out with the angel numbers was 752, 514, and 477. Let's see, 40. The fool is a great rebel, able to thwart convention and tell the truth without restraint. Your heart is a wonderful, powerful, sacred fool. It cares not for the right way to do things. It cares not for what the mind says it's real and not. It lives according to an inner wisdom that cannot be dictated to or controlled by anything. It loves, it lives, and it is what it is. I love that. On the money right there. I love that. That's amazing that this card came out. And remember, it's again talking about sit in meditation. There's answers for you there. I really believe that we all have the answers that we're seeking within us. And all right, so we'll end the reading with number 10. And it says here, self-love is the beginning of a fulfilling life. Guys, how beautiful is that? I love that that's what came out because, we're in the year of one, the year of a new beginning. We got the Fool, which is a new start. And all of this that I just said is about you loving yourself, and going after a fulfilling life, a new beginning that inspires you, that motivates you, that is full of just happiness and joy and creativeness and flow, and where you don't have to be tied down by things that are no longer just adding to you. So, this is the message. I hope that you got something from here today. I hope that your spirit, if, and I know you did, if you are here, is because your spirit team, talked to my spirit team and they're like, you know what? I think we need to get into this message because this person needs to hear what Edlin has to say. All right, my loves. I will see you tomorrow with another reading. Take care of yourselves and stay warm if you are in the tri-state area. We're gonna get a lot of snow this weekend. Peace and love.